Hello, and here's a really quick way to get your physical hard drive passed through onto an Archi Linux system in HyperV or any Linux system for that matter, because by default, if you already have a system configured and you forgot to pass through the hard drive, it can be a bit of finicky to get it to work. But what you need first is just go into the configuration, basically the manager, and then in here, make sure your automatic checkpoints are turned off. You don't have to turn off checkpoints entirely, just make sure the automatic part is turned off. Then what you need is to add an SCSI controller. So also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and leave a like on the video. You guys don't subscribe anyway. For everyone that is subscribed, thank you very much for supporting the channel. Anyway, make sure to get an SCSI controller, and what this will do, make sure to keep it a blank controller. You don't need to add anything to it. We will be adding it through a command, because if you do try to add something on this, it doesn't allow you to add a physical drive directly. But if you are on a Windows system, like if you are using a Windows HyperV machine, it should allow you to do it. But anyway, make sure to go into your disk management, which is pretty straightforward. I'll just go into your disk management, and what you need to do in here is make sure the drive you are, just see which drive you want to use. So what we need to do is go to PowerShell, and I will be making the drive offline with PowerShell. I don't know, for some reason, if I do try to do it with the GUI, it kind of doesn't work really well. But with the commands, which I will try to put in the description or in the comments or somewhere in case I don't forget. But yeah, let me show you. Here is the first command that you need. This is what will allow you to again disable or turn the disk offline. Don't worry, it won't format the drive. It will just turn it offline for your host machine, because since you are passing it through, and as you can see, I changed the number. You have to change the number to the number of the drive that you want to use. And as you can see, it is offline, and it is very important to do that, because you can't have it running on the host system if you want to do it in the guest. But anyway, then as you can see, this is the whole command that you need. It's a really long command. It's not a difficult command per se, but it's a long command. But you have to kind of just change the place where I wrote Archi, which is basically my VM name, that with your VM name, so whatever the name of your VM is, and let's just double check if our SCSI controller exists. And as you can see, it does exist. And since there are two controllers on this, the the default one is number 0, and the other one we just added is number 1. Make sure to remember that, because that is important. So again, just verify that you are everything is correct, you are not missing anything. Yeah, and also make sure to not have it on a checkpoint. Make sure to have it on a running system. And again, we're just verifying if everything is okay. Now, after that quick verification, we can move on to the command. So now we can focus on this command right here. And in here, you can see that I just have ControllerNumber as 1 and the DiskNumber as 4. So, and if you just press enter, it just works. And if you go into the setting, you'll notice that it just shows up as a physical drive. So at this point, the video is basically done. You have successfully passed through a storage drive onto your Linux system. Now, I am trying to work on how I can pass through a GPU and things like that, but it's a bit complicated, and I have only one GPU, so yeah, it's a bit tricky to do. But anyway, here's my system, and you can see that there is an extra volume that's called new volume. This is the drive that is in my actual system, and you can use this to kind of move files between your main file and main system and HyperV system, or you can use it to have a mass storage. You can literally even use it as a boot drive for your HyperV system if you want to have literal native storage support from your storage. Anyway, so it's basically really handy, and depending on how you use it, it can be a really great tool to boost your performance or even move around storage. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.